It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Around 21-yard line.
The kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
10 at the 37-yard line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. We don't want this.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He's brought down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Right back to him on first down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got a
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now Murray off play action. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Complete.
A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
To the running back.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Play fake. Murray. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll roll him out right. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Murray on the keeper. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Seahawks.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Corey Peters forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it.
And I think the ball's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out.
What on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on. Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here playing the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Wilson. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and
coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but here, let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap?
Murray fighting, lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Down left, he's got it to Everett. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's good for us.
As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now Wilson on first down. They'll run the screen with Carson. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Dancing to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again, Wilson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over first and
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Nice, sweetheart.
From the gun, Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 48 to Mike. Go, D. Let's go. Gotta go. In and out. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Gerald Everett, incomplete.
So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way he...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
And there's Kyler Murray being sacked, and in his first year in the league, surprising to a lot of people, he was the most sacked quarterback, went down 48 times. And when you think about the mobility that he possesses, that really does surprise people because they think they can get out of everything. But so often, those young guys who can move around a lot, they keep plays alive so long that sometimes they actually get trapped. Defenses are going to test him and continue to test him. I think he's got something for them as he continues to move forward.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Murray. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Call that a...
Yo.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defense has obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage.
What's that?
And running it better, trying to create an opportunity.
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The good run on first down.
No. That's their plan for the new Madden.
They're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up.
I don't know why the Jets picked him up.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterback.
Yeah, and he dropped him last night. I made sure he was in free agency. I got woke up by fucking Johnny to do it. So he got on this morning and fucking re-signed him.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Wilson, it's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third and 5.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run it with Carson.
Come on, guys. You got a block, guys.
Time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On the move to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go. Showing it there, picking up the first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down,
come on. Caught that out of bounds, bro. It's been a fucking tight-ass defensive game, bro. 0-0 in the 3rd quarter. 38 left in the 3rd quarter. I just finally scored a field goal. Should have been a touchdown, but Lockett fucking caught it out of bounds, apparently.
Well, some good news, partner. We will not of the contest here in quarter 3.
Yeah, just a field goal, but with the
Oh,
way
you
the
did,
defense
man.
rolled in the first half, that could be a big three.
The first time me and this dude played, he fucking spanked my ass, bro. I mean, like 56 to 14, some shit like that. So for this game to be scoreless right now, it's crazy. Well, 3-0. I definitely stepped up. I bet you he's like sitting there like, damn, when the fuck this kid get good?
They've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Alright, I'll let you run that clock out to 4th. Now it's time to play again.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. Every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a 6-yard
All of a sudden, I can't stop the run.
43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
On play action, it's Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Oh my god, bullshit.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage. But
and that is caught.
But he caught that inbounds? Fuck up. Yeah, you better boost review that. I don't know why you didn't boost review mine. That's a touchdown? Mine wasn't. Wow, that's crazy, yo. That's nuts. Unfucking real.
Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take.
Where the fuck's Johnny at?
Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a time. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll find Everett there, complete. And down he'll go at the 25. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it.
It's kind of hard to not know when first conditioning for his name.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Well, when you're leading in the 4th
Which one's
quarter,
that?
that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson, but it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
In this other league.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a handoff here to his running back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive
I wasn't 13. I just cut it down to 6.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Bro, I'm scoring this touchdown.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 5 yards last time, now they double it and get 10 here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Well,
so it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Nick Bellore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point
fucking tight game. 7-10 me. 1:58 left in the 4th. Shit's nuts. It was 0-0 up until 38 seconds left in the 3rd. Yeah, it's streaming.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
This guy's the 40. It's the 49ers in Addicts. Oh, you lucky fuck. You Wagner got fucking caught up. You bastard.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
What a lucky fuck he picked up Wagner like that.
And a Cardinal first down.
Now Murray off play action. Escaping the pressure right.
Game over. Game over. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Trey Flowers picks it. The young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know
appreciate you. He threw up a prayer.
Maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket.
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school.
He's not going to call a timeout, huh?
Some people get a little greedy, try to
no
get
problem.
that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Just chilling. Just chilling. That's what I'm saying. You didn't call it. I don't know why.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line.
Yep, hey, fuck it.
Not near enough.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people.
What up?
They're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job...
Right, I thought he was going to at least try.
Those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
What up, Johnny? What's the matter, Johnny? You don't sound too happy. Pussy. Bro, I'll go fucking sign him my damn self. Trade him to the fucking Vikings. Just give me fucking next year's 7th for him, bro. What was I fucking gonna do? Oh yeah, I gotta fucking sign. What? Bro, you can't take a force like that. He can play. Yeah, thinking he couldn't play, Johnny. Now he can play. He got time.
He tried to pull some fast shit, okay? I'm on it, all right? How the fuck he's in 2.0 asking Lincoln Cardinals play? He never tagged me in the other league after we had our conversation and say, hey, Lions, I'm gonna be back in about an hour for my son's getting discharged. Can you play? He went and tagged Cardinals. Now make it make sense.
What do you mean? He tagged you right here, Fields.
You didn't hear what I said. Let me say it again for you. In 2.0, in 2.0,
Yeah.
he tagged Cardinals and asked Cardinals,
No, he didn't.
can you play?
In 2.0, he just tagged you.
No, I tagged him. What are you talking about, Dave?
Johnny, I'm look.
He never responded to me.
2.0, he just now in 2.0 put up the screenshot of you say Carson Campbell give me the Force win in the original field. In 2.0, he put the screenshot of that up and tagged you and said, my son is being discharged in about an hour.
Right. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now scroll up just a little bit. Scroll up just a little bit, and you'll see where he tagged Cardinals.
Bro, he's not in chat at all.
Wait a minute, no. He tagged somebody. Hold on, I'm going to tell you who he tagged.
Oh yeah, Cardinals, are you active?
See?
And then if you go down, yeah, but that was like the same time. Like he
In
said
2.0?
6:57, and then at 6:57 again or 6:58, he put the picture up to you.
Right.
Okay, so I don't see the problem.
The problem is that earlier, he said, hey, you can play after 1. He said, I'll be ready. I tagged him. I said, hey, when I come back from the store,
I see what Johnny's saying. Johnny's saying that he can't play. Johnny's point is that the dude can't play him because his son's in the doctor, but he's over there in another league tagging Cardinals, see if he's active to play that game. That's what he's getting
When
at.
he should have tagged me first.
When he should have tagged Johnny first because that's the game that had the Force win on the line.
There you go. Give me my Force win. This ain't even a debate.
Johnny should have been the first person, but I mean, who knows? Maybe he planned on hitting you up, and you already knew what was going on. He hadn't heard from Cardinals, so he probably wanted to hit him up first, and then he came back to you. Either way, I get what you're saying, but either way, it makes sense for him. But he did say to give you the win, so if you guys don't play, it's kind of that's how it goes. I mean,
I don't know what else to say.
He don't even play Cardinals.
I'm confused where you're tagged Cardinals. I don't see it.
I'll go up for you right here.
I'm in Fields and I'm in 2.0. I don't see where he tagged Cardinals.
Right above Maze's eyes, Washington Porkskins said, at Cardinals, are you active? But he doesn't even play Cardinals in any of these leagues, so I don't know why he tagged it.
He don't even know who the fuck he play, bro.
Does he play him next?
He don't even know who the fuck he play. We should tag him and be like, bro, who the fuck you play?
Oh, that could be something. That could be.
I'm just confused. What league do you play him in, Johnny? Fields 2 or fucking Fields?
The field. The original field. Field 1, John and him play. So the dude came to field 2.0 and tagged Cardinals for whatever reason, and now Johnny's pissed about it.
Right. I don't see why you can't squeeze the game in, Johnny, and play him.
You can. Hold it. Well, hold it.
Yeah, because he don't even play
tired. I get you're tired, and he told you to take the Force, but if he hits you up before advance saying let's play, I'm not going to give anyone a Force because you're both ready to play at 8, a little after 8 o'clock at night. If you're both ready to play, looking to play, I'm not giving anybody a Force. But if you had said that and then walked in and didn't respond or was in chat just bullshit and didn't mention about your game come advance, then absolutely you would get that Force win. But if he, for any reason, most people say most people will go with how you're saying it, Johnny. I just don't like to because it causes a lot of problems. People tend to change their minds. Most people though, when you say take the Force, that's it. That's it. That's the end of it. That's usually how most people work.
I mean, that's how I took it.
I like to give everybody a chance no matter what. So you can say take the Force.
Yeah. Okay.
2 hours before advance, say let's play, and I'm gonna let you play because that's the fairest way.
So listen.
I know